Hi. In 1962, I bought this top-of-the-range Selmer Sax, which was a real gold-plated. Trying a few of them, I decided to take that one, which this was my second Selmer already because the first one got stolen. I used to do a lot of gigs, so I show you what I used to do. Each year I would go and pull the saxophone apart and lubricate, clean it and lubricate. And that's why it is in such a good nick. It's like in perfect nick, except the lacquer is gone. As you see, I use a toothbrush with just warm water with a bit of washing up detergent, and I just clean it properly. And be careful with the sharp spring pins. Well, you've seen before that I've pulled out all the pads and all the other parts of the saxophone. The only things are left in it are the springs. All the screws are out and pins are out. So once that is cleaned and properly dried out, and you can also clean the inside of the sax if it needs to be cleaned. Once it dries out nice and properly outside, then you'll see, I'll show you later, you'll see how I lubricate it and lubricate the pins and all the bits and pieces there, and you find nothing is worn, that the sax stays in the same nick as new. The saxophone has no worn pins or sloppy holes in the rods. So this is only due to the good care it got. The saxophone is a top sax, sounds fantastic, and it's never been really lacquered. It's the original state of it. Just lubricate the spring pins and the thread holes with just fine sewing machine oil, and that should do the job once you put in back the screws and prevent the springs to go rusty. As I've lubricated already the screws and the springs with the oil, now what I do is I just clean it with baby oil, fine baby oil, see? And I just take a rag with a brush and I clean the sax. I smear it all over the sax, and it sort of helps it because a lot of the lacquer's gone. Mind you, it's the saxophone's value. That one actually, it's roughly 18 grand. It's in good shape. So it saves you a lot of money if you can do it yourself. You know, a service like this would be over $1,000, I'm sure. Never had to do it. I did it myself. But if you're not mechanically minded, I wouldn't attempt it because you can get into a bit of strife and putting it together. Once you ask a tech to go and correct it, they not likely would try to attempt to do it for you. Have fun if you can do it.